Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am back for Super Old Game Saturday, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. Last week, we started playing this game, and considering the length of it, we're going back to it again this week, at least as much as I can go through it. Hopefully we can get to the end of the game, or if not, to the end of Disc 1. If we can't finish this game, we'll come back to it eventually, because I had a really good time playing this last week, especially with all the discussion I had going from the people who were in the chat, and also from Protorova, who recommended this game last week, and again, thank you very much for that selection. So, last time we played, we saved in the cave, and actually there is a mission log, which is going to be nice if I have to come back to this later. So, it tells us what happened previously on Metal Gear Solid. To stop the terrorist nuclear attack. I got to do the Snake voice. This is the only way to go. To stop the terrorist nuclear attack, one must deactivate the detonation code, destroy Metal Gear itself. Snake and Meryl head for the communications tower, the only way to the underground maintenance base. Fogtown member Sniper Wolf fires at them, and Meryl is badly wounded. He's trapped to where on Snake. Snake must get to PSG-1, beat Wolf, save Meryl, and find Metal Gear. Okay, so with that, off we go to part 2 of Metal Gear Solid. And where we left off last week, we were standing right here, and we were holding on within an inch of our lives, and we need health. So I'm going to pull my rations out and get them set. I also have my night vision goggles, because I want to make sure I know how to get out of here. I've never really had a whole lot of time to practice this game this week, but I'm going to do the best I can. Okay, so I got to go back and find the sniper rifle, which is in the armory. That's the real reason I stopped last week. Oh, shit. All right, we got wolves here. You know what? I can punch them, but for the time being, I'm just going to run past them. There's more. First-person view out. Okay, it's right there. I think I should be able... Oh, okay, I guess not. Okay, that definitely went a lot smoother when I was playing this a little bit earlier. I only played this a bit. I didn't have a whole lot of time to play. We're going back to the armory for this one, and we should be able to get the show on the road, hopefully soon. So back we go through here. Have that key card ready, and... Okay, no, I was thinking ahead. Yep, the guard in the bathroom. We killed him while he was taking a pee last week, so we're going to skip him this time. But there is one other thing we can do to get back to where we need to go. In fact, we're going to use that sort of shortcut and sort of Easter egg to Metal Gear on, I guess it was the MSX version, but I'm thinking more the NES version. Okay, so now we have to go back to the armory, which is way back at the beginning, but we can kind of skip this, avoiding getting... Uh-oh. I guess I didn't show that off when you're heard or seen by an enemy, but they don't quite see you. They try and look around and they go, But every time I see that, what'd you miss? Hi, Protorova? Not much. I was just getting ready to go back to the armory to get the sniper rifle that we need to save Meryl, and we are going to be taking her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be bad.
What was that noise?
Yeah, in this case, I'm just trying to avoid being detected, because again, if I get shot in here, the whole place fills with gas and I'm dead. So what I'm trying to do is, put it in first person view, trying to get to that truck right ahead, because that's a little bit of a shortcut back to the armory. Good, resolve the cliffhanger. Yes, we will resolve the cliffhanger, definitely, and my plan tonight is to either finish the game, if I can, or at least finish Disc 1. In which case, if we have to come back to Disc 2, we will come back to it later. And when I booted this game up, there was a recap log. If you ever played Pokemon Gen 4 or any of the Sonic Adventure games, you may be familiar with that idea where you come back to it, and I love that, where it tells you what happened last time. So if you haven't played it in months, you're all set. Now, we're coming to this truck. Now, I want to pull out the boxes, specific boxes, because we've been using these to hide mostly. We're also noticing we have cardboard box A and B saying to Nuclear Warhead Storage Building. That's where we're at now. And then there's A, which I've been using mostly A. I mean, it doesn't matter for the purpose of hiding, but to teleport. But if we drop it here and sit back and wait.
Is this all there is to load? For the heliport, huh?
So, we're going to be taken right to the heliport. And of course now, well, just a second, I will be saying the famous line. Uh-oh, the truck has started to move. If you ever played Metal Gear on the NES, you might know that line. This is definitely a throwback to that. And with that, and with the box, we're back at the heliport. So we can get back to the armory pretty quickly, considering. To make sure I don't get caught. But you know what? Oh, no, I don't want to go back in there. The other thing we can do is we can go into this vent, which we didn't go in before. I think it was blocked off. On top of that, there's another item that either I forgot to get or we weren't able to get because of the card key version that I have. But I have a level 5, so we should be set to get it now. Along with the sniper rifle. Going through here, we're going into the water, and yeah, despite where we are, it's not frigid, so thankfully Snake is not going to catch hypothermia. But you do have an air meter when you go underneath there, so just crawl through quickly and you'll be fine. And again, we will get the cliffhanger going, and we also have another segment coming up that's going to decide whether we get the good or bad ending whenever the game is completed, whenever I'm able to complete it. Can't go out that way, so just keep going. Alright, so back we are in the heliport hangar. So, we need to go to the armory, but before we do that, we're going to go back up to the railings, or the catwalks up here. I'll pull the box out for the purpose of avoiding the camera. Now pull out the card key. Yeah, I think this is the one I didn't come into last week. Which I think. Okay, chap grenades. Yeah, I'm looking for a specific item that I don't think I picked up when I was here before. So I think you keep going through the other doors just to see. And then we go into the hangar. Oh, shit! Alright, so I guess we gotta run. I will say I miss how Metal Gear Solid 2 handles it, where you can kind of save yourself before the alert goes off. But for the purpose of this, we don't have that luxury, so... Oh shit, he sees me out of the box! Take it off, take it off! Got him. We're in evasion mode, and hopefully we can see. So unrealistic. People get shot, give us hope, they'll survive for an hour while we wait to save them. You can swim in ice cold water with hypothermia. Which I guess is why Ubisoft made Splinter Cell then, which I cannot wait to get to that series. At some point, we will show that off. We'll start with the first one. I have most of the games in that series. I just have to get a couple of the other ones. We're going to start from the beginning of that one. But again, at some point, I want to show off Splinter Cell because that came out years after Metal Gear Solid. That was taking Metal Gear Solid on, and it definitely was probably the most successful challenger to Metal Gear Solid as far as stealth games are concerned. And it definitely took a little more of a realistic direction. Oh, here we go. Thermal goggles. That's what I forgot to get last time. We're going to need those later, particularly in the next boss fight. So with that, I think we have everything here, unless... Oh, wait, okay. I was in here, but I think there was ammo in here somewhere. Hey, Electverse, good to see you again. You haven't really missed much, if you're wondering. The only thing I did was I ran back to the heliport, or used the method of the truck with the box, and we'll use that to go back as well, to get back here, well, first I went to get the thermal goggles, because I either forgot to get them or I didn't have the card key level correct at the time, and now we're going back to get that PSG. So, back to the armory we go. Yeah, this is probably one of the few times in the game, from what I understand, where you're really going to have to backtrack. But yeah, the cliffhanger of, oh shit, last week is going to be solved. Yeah, a little weird there. I was like, I thought I had him, and then I didn't, but now he's gone. And, oh, okay, yeah, one of the bullets. Okay, now we are looking for, okay, a specific room. They're labeled based around the weapons, and we gotta look for Nikita. How many Nikita missiles do I have? Tons. Okay, we don't need, actually, I could get more C4 as well while I'm down here. Let's see, this, I think you can go into every single room now. Sure to save after you beat Wolf. Yeah, I'm gonna probably much save after every boss just in case I run into something. In fact, I think that's also where an aspect comes, depending on, that'll basically determine if I get the good or bad ending. So yeah, I'll definitely save there. Alright, so that's room 4. We don't want to go back there yet. I think it's in here. Oh wait, is this it? Okay, no, that's the grenade room. Ooh. Yeah, I got him, and then he just started. Oh yeah, the torture scene. I've heard the stories. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Snake!
I don't know if that's the first time we're gonna hear that tonight, but at least, well, we're getting your quota that way. Thankfully, though, I don't have to go back to where I saved, so we should be good. Oh, again, I did it. You know what? Get the rations out. Alright, well, yeah, in that case, I knock him out. Well, he comes back. They come back quick. Okay, yeah, I'm so used to how Metal Gear Solid 2 does it, where basically wait till all the stars literally knock off. Alright, so we're good. I'm being a little more reckless with this, I think, tonight. Hopefully he doesn't turn around this corner. Okay, he doesn't. I'll be a little more careful trying to choke him. A little too careful there. Alright. Here we go. This is it. So let me pull out my card key. Well, not the grenades. Yeah, PSG-1. Here we go. Going in here. Yeah, it doesn't look good. That's also why I went and got the thermal goggles. Where are they? Here we go. So yeah, actually, looking at this on this high-def television of mine, it looks pixelated as anything. I don't know how it looks as far as the view for you guys, but okay, so I gotta crawl through this. Don't hit the lasers or I'm probably gonna die. There's PSG, and there is bullets for, oh, Kodak conversation, first of the night.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Alrighty, so let's do that. Let's also save. Let's call Maybelline Suchia's for us tonight.
You called, Snake?
Sure did.
There's a Chinese proverb, the mind cannot be in two places at once. Make sure that you're not thinking of something else during the mission, okay?
A very interesting timing for that one, given that we're trying to save Meryl now, but okay. I think those are unrandom, if I remember correctly. And eventually I think there comes to a point where you'll go through enough of them, and I think you'll say, hey, that's all the ones I've got. But again, I don't remember completely. Actually, while I'm here, let me get more C4, because I know I'm running out of that as well. Yeah, there's no lasers in this. I think it's only for the PSG and the Nikita, I believe. The other doors I can go back that way, but there's not really any point to do that now. We'll probably be back here. Let's go out the way we came. Yeah, and since you came in a little after this leg, first we're going back through the vent that I came in tonight, which was locked, I believe, last week. I think it unlocks sometime after, or after whatever I was doing, whatever, or everything I was doing last week. So while I'm at this, let me also put my rations. Well, actually, no, I'm not. You know what? Not, don't put my rations on. We'll hold those until I get to the boss. I mean, 3 should be enough. If feasibly I see another enemy, I can choke him and hopefully get another one. That might be exactly what I need then. Perfect. Oh, wait a minute. Did I go the wrong way? I think I did, although actually, again, for the purpose of this, it probably was for the best. So I have full rations going into seeing Sniper Wolf. Where? Oh, and that was the water. Was this the water? Okay, no, here we go. I went a little past that, but again, it worked out in my favor so I could get the extra rations and have myself fully ready. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm so used to the MGS2 aspect of being able to have the M9 and just be able to shoot them from there, but again, that's not a factor in this game. Ooh. Okay, well, either way, I was getting the actually, you know what? We can use the ration now, and then pick that one up. Perfect. Okay, now... Oh, that was close. Okay, so... Cardboard box B, to the nuclear storage facility we go.
Is this all there is to load? The nuclear warhead storage, huh?
Once again, oh, you're not aware of this. A nice throwback actually to the NES Metal Gear Solid, or I guess the original Metal Gear Solid. Uh-oh, the truck have started to move. As I was saying earlier, you actually have aspects on the boxes are labeled specifically for different areas. So I used the cardboard box, actually, let me show this off once more. Cardboard box A, again, you pick A and B up, you're good that way. But again, it says to heliport written on it, or to nuclear warhead storage building. So depending on what you want to use, it'll take you exactly where you need to go. And now I just need to wait until I can walk off. Oop. I'll put the other one on so we can get through that. It is convenient, because at first I was thinking, because I was going through this, or trying, I didn't have a whole lot of time to actually go back and really practice this, but then I was thinking, there's got to be a better way to do this, and okay, he sees the box moving, so, or hopefully, you see it. Okay, there's chaff grenade, which we might be able to use later. But yeah, I was looking around for that, and I was like, there's got to be a better way. I don't want to totally run back. I mean, it's not horrible as far as the backtracking is concerned, it's just that I just wanted to see, like, is there a better way? And the answer is, yeah, there is. Again, you have to pick up the boxes, though, in order to do it. I could think that we might potentially be able to use that later if we run into a situation we have to come back, and I'm pretty sure we do. Okay, so... Oh, it's basement 1. Okay. So I don't need to be basement 2 right away. So let's go back to where Meryl is, and we will pick up the cliffhanger of last week of her... I guess, hopefully she's still alive? We'll see. But let's get going. Well, learned something new. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the thing about this game, and actually a lot of the games in the Metal Gear franchises in general. The idea that there are a lot of little secrets about them. Things, I mean, even with Metal Gear Solid 2, there's things that I learned years later as far as little things you can do in that one. I think feasibly with all. So, I mean, in that case, I think there is something to be said about the idea that they really kind of were thinking outside the box when it came to programming these. Now, I kind of want to take care of these guys. Let me see what do I have. Play more. Well, can I? Yeah, let's do this. Nothing. Oh, let's try again. I'm not gonna let that go. Alright, I guess not. I guess we have to punch him if we see him, you know what? Or, okay, maybe it worked. Alright, no, maybe not. Let me get the night vision set. Here we go, there we go. Ah! Alright, I'll punch him. They will go down with a punch, but they won't stay down long. They'll also hurt me too, come on. Alright, here we go. Right through here. And then we should be back where we need to be. Okay, there's that one, who I don't think he hurts me. I don't think he does. But first...
What is it, Snake?
Time to save. Again.
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Old time is still a-flying. And this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying.
Shakespeare?
Snake laughter is the best medicine. You should be happy you've got enough free time to play a game. Enjoy yourself, okay?
Oh, wow. Okay, you're getting meta. I think that's Shakespeare. I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, no, I can't do anything to him. Let me get my sniper rifle ready to go. I don't have much shots for this. And I do want to use this at some point. But I also want to hold on to my rations. Actually, wait a minute. Do I need to... Oh, wait a minute. No, I gotta be on the ground for it anyway, so don't need that yet. Okay, so I need the card to get through. All right, there we go. So here we go. We're finally gonna fight Sniper Wolf with the sniper rifle. Unfortunately, I don't remember where I gotta be for that. I don't remember I have to be as far as walking across, but you know what? Maybe it doesn't matter. Let's do that. Let's choose some drugs. I know from Metal Gear Solid 2 how this works. Diazepam, or I guess it was pentazimine, I think, in Metal Gear Solid 2. Stops my involuntary trembling. There we go. That's some good drugs. Taking that, you will not have head roll when you're sniping. Get your thermal goggles ready. Let's find Wolf. Uh-oh, this might be bad. I can't get a beat on him, or her, I think it is. Now I zoom out. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna get up. Yeah, good luck. I'm definitely gonna need this. I don't think I've actually ever fought this. Alright, so I guess I'm alright here. Let me just get my rations ready. What's this? Let me try this. So, that's taking it off. Okay, it just zooms on its own, I think. None of the sticks do anything. That's my fire. Yeah, alright, so I guess that's what I gotta do. I just have to go out there, feasibly. Turn around and then go out there. Don't go out backwards! Let's see from here. Here we go. I saw it. There we go. Right, we're gonna get the drugs again. There we go. Almost. Actually, this is probably the best place to be. Perfect. Ah, ow. Get the rations ready. Alright, so I can see her at least from here, so that's good. I do like the effect of the rumbling for my heartbeat. Even more so than I think, yeah, it does it more in this one than I think in Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, let's just keep using the drugs. That's probably the best option. Missed. That being said, she's not hitting me. Ah! I thought I had the... Oh wait, no, I didn't. I used the drugs.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Let me just check one last thing. Okay, so I still have those. Okay, so all my items are still good, alright. Including the rations I didn't use, so we're all set that way. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I was in a good position, the only problem is I was still getting hit a little bit. I think, honestly, I don't think I really need the thermal goggles that much. I more need these, and then the rations. Or have the rations set. One. Although I don't think I'm out far enough, so let me put this away and walk a little. Stag mailing, supposedly friends in real life from what I'm here. As far as... Oh, you mean the voice actors? I could get that. Although I guess that would be an interesting situation for that. I guess whether, you know, how voice acting works. Do the voice actors actually... I guess how they know each other, and also is it the kind of thing that they... Because usually when it comes to voice acting, they usually will just record them separately, and then later it'll go get mixed together. But I know there's been situations, as far as games, I'm not really sure about this. I know some movies that have done that. I know the movie Storks from a couple years ago actually did that. We had a lot of the voice actors basically recording their dialogue all together because they're like going for a comedic vibe. And it worked really well. As far as gaming, I'm not sure if there's... I don't know off the top of my head any examples of that. If you guys know, let me know what they are, because I'm curious what they are. But again, it is pretty interesting to hear the idea of like the voice actors and actresses for a game kind of bonding over what they work at together. And she's dead! For now, I guess. There we go. But where is Meryl? Yeah, she's not here. Right, let's save then, because I would go after the boss, and I was warned.
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling? Something you ate?
No, I'm serious. Like a premonition or something.
Okay. So even Mei Ling's telling me. But again, it's like first, you're the expert of this game here, from what I'm gathering, so appreciate your help on this.
It's all up to you.
Alrighty, so let's go. Let's see about... I guess that wasn't too bad, it's just that I got lucky with where I was. So let's walk down the hall, and I think it should be there. And just pick up whatever we find. Okay, I missed the roll from 2, but I was like, well, alright, we can't do that in this one. Alright, so, let's see what's around. Okay, rations I don't need now. Bullets I can use. I guess more bullets, I don't know what kind. Let's see what... Oh, there... Actually, can I get them here? Yes, crawl through. FAMAS, perfect, alright. So as we all... Okay, there's the blood trail, so let's follow it. 6. Okay, we can't go in there with what we've got, so just follow the blood trail. Which is a nice attention to detail. Just look at that right there. Again, really showing off the idea of like, okay, yeah, the PlayStation wasn't screwing around when it came to what they're going to do for graphics detection. Now, it stops. Pull out the card so you can go through here, can't we? Or there's a button here. Where is it? There's some mice up there, but not much else. Guess I can't go. Oh!
Don't move!
Uh-oh. Yeah, I've heard stories about what's coming next. Let's see how this turns out.
Miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here.
Okay, I guess we didn't get Sniper Wolf then.
You are a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
A lady sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women? Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which will it be?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf.
Voiced by
And I
Julie
always
Monroe.
kill what I aim at. Oh, you're my special prey. Got
It's
it.
amazing even the attention to detail there where it's rumbling when she's grabbing my face. Oh,
I
shit.
left my mark on you.
And even scratching.
I won't forget it. Until I kill you. You're all I think about.
Take him away.
Alright. There we go. And by the way, as long as now we already said Wolf was Ash. Yeah, as I mentioned, I did turn off the smooth graphics from last time and the fast loading, so we're going fully PS1 with this variance now, and I don't think we should get any more graphic abnormalities. Oh, Wolf was a she, okay. Alright, I've heard stories about this. I think I have to mash that circle button from what I understand. Let's see how this goes. And if I screw this up, we're going to get the bad ending whenever I finish the game, whether it's tonight or whether it's going to have to be when I come back. We'll see how we can do.
I always knew that one day I would meet you. The man who stole what was rightly mine. The man who stole my birthright. Me? I'm the man you stole everything good from. And now, after the sacrifice of our brothers, after 30 long years, finally, the two of us meet. The brother of light and the brother of dark.
Do you need his DNA too?
Yes. I want a sample while he's still alive. We need it to correct the Genome Soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
Have they given in to our demands yet?
Not yet.
They won't give in. They're all hypocrites, every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
They always put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother? I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving
Snake,
sons of
voiced by
Big
James
Boss.
Flinders. We also voiced the villain in The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, the VeggieTales movie, which shocked me when I saw it. I said, that's the voice of the guy in Metal Gear Solid.
All right,
I was like,
Raven.
okay, there we
I'll
go.
be right there.
Alright, yeah, I don't think we're going to be taking levity going on this
We
scene
launched
from
the
what
first
I've
one in
heard.
10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Want to stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
So you prefer your wolves to my show, huh?
Ocelot, don't screw up like you did with the chief.
Yes, I know. That was an accident. I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
Well, his mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish.
See you later, brother.
Your woman is still in this world.
Meryl.
Catch you later, handsome.
Once she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else. Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them. Finally, just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
I'm glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
Where are my things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have had a lot of faith in your skill, huh, carrier boy?
So, Metal Gear is armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
Why don't you go ask Campbell for the full story?
The Colonel?
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead yet. Wolf must have been feeling generous, but if you want her to stay that way, you better start answering my questions right now. You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are. When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine.
Okay, see how this goes.
Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength.
Oh, they're telling me what
When
to do,
you've had
okay.
enough, press the select button to submit.
Alright.
When your life
Hopefully all
reaches
those years
zero,
of playing
the
track
game
and
is
field,
over.
another Konami
There
game
are
will
no
pay off me
continues,
hitting that
my
circle
friend.
button repeatedly.
Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know.
You just keep hitting circle. Let's
I'm
see how this
going to
goes.
run a high voltage electric current through your body. If it's just for a short time, it won't kill you.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No.
Yeah, I'm just using a regular PS2 controller for this one, but again, I can hit buttons fast. As I said, track and field, my experience for that. Again, a Konami game. I should show that off, by the way.
Let's get
But,
started.
let's get started. Alrighty. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Throw life with any circle and select. Oh, shit!
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
Yeah, let's do it. So that's my time. Okay, and the timer's getting longer. I don't know if you can hear me hitting the buttons out there, but again, it's like a button. But so far, so good. Alright.
Enough yet?
No, not yet.
We're not finished yet.
Jesus Christ, alright, it's going way longer now. But yeah, if you don't have the skills of hitting buttons quickly... Oh shit, I was off of the circle button! Yeah, you're in trouble.
You still okay? Want me to go on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Can you take one more?
One more? I think so.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think.
Is it?
You're the boss's brother, all right. Your brother, he's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down two F-16s with a Hind helicopter? The Les Enfants Terribles project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
Alright, I think we're good for now, and by doing that, we did ensure the good ending. I could hit... Yeah, I did survive. I mean, I guess, like, hitting the buttons, but again, it's like, feasibly... Question then, if you die from that, does that automatically guarantee you the bad ending? I know hitting select to submit would do that, but I guess if I died, would that also count for that?
Huh? Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief?
Oh, hey, you again. What are those things on his legs?
What a stench.
Alright, so here we are.
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch, she took my clothes.
No, it's game mode. Oh, there's no continue, so then what? You have to reload your save? Is that what it is? Now let's see what we're going on with. We don't have items, so we gotta figure out what we're doing to get out.
Shut up in there, will ya?
No.
Shut up in there, will ya?
Let's call Otacon then. Feasibly. Or, actually, you know what? Let's call Campbell first, because he said, hey, Campbell, it does mean that. Okay, so, and that means you have to basically reload your save, or you can't even reload the save. We're going to talk to Campbell though first, find out what the hell that Ocelot was talking
Snake,
about.
are you okay?
I've been better.
How's Meryl?
They've got her.
Damn. Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Meryl, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Need-to-know basis, is that the idea?
These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2 or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the president's reputation.
Dude,
and
again, sorry, boss.
place as the dominant
That's
superpower.
true. Yeah, wait till we get to Metal Gear Solid 2.
Excuse for circumventing the Constitution?
Please, Snake. Just stop them.
Why should I?
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before. I don't know the details.
I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see,
Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about?
Publicly, the president has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the genome army to go public.
And that's the only reason? Huh. Hell with you.
What happens if you
I'm
die?
sorry.
The corpse
Yeah.
of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh man.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All his blood's been drained out too.
Drained.
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right, but he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid
did,
so.
yeah.
It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
Damn. Is there any way to prevent it?
It seems that there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code. It's a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. Besides, I'm locked up here.
We've got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. Sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also,
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Meryl, right?
Yeah,
I'll save her.
thanks.
All right. Let me call. Actually, you know, let's call everyone. Why not? Let's call the master, see what he's up to.
Normally, when a soldier is taken prisoner, he should only give up the big 4. That's name, rank, serial number, and date of birth. But you're not any old soldier, Snake. I don't want you to tell them anything. Fortunately, you're strong enough to resist.
I was in this case. Let's call Deep Throat, see what he's up to. Okay, he's not around. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of Meryl, but let's see. Nope, nothing. And lastly, let's call Nastasha.
Just because you are locked up does not mean there is no chance of escape. Keep your eyes and ears open, and when you see a chance, take it.
Alright, so let's call Mei Ling. Let's see what she has anything to say about me being
Snake,
like
are you
this.
okay? I feel so scared for you. It must be horrible.
I've been through a lot worse. Believe me.
Wow, you really are a hero. It's a good thing the codec is connected directly to your inner ear. You can contact us anytime. It's always nice to hear that you're alright. Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him.
Done and done. Let's save this first.
Please, Snake, don't give up.
Not planning to. And lastly, let's call Otacon, see what he has to say.
Otacon, are you still okay?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth camouflage, that is.
I have a favor to ask. I need your help.
I was wondering when you'd ask. What should I do?
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
What cell?
There's a big torture machine nearby.
Okay, I know it. It's close. I'll be there right away.
Thanks.
Alright, so we're getting him to come to me. But, I guess just to sit here for the time being, huh? There he is. Hey, there's nothing I can give him to make his cold better. That would be an interesting idea. Ooh! Yeah, he's not looking good.
Shut up!
Just gotta wait for Otacon. That's a weird sounding sneeze, I'm gonna say that. Let's look around. Green prompt text. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there we go.
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Wait, I gotta do that again?
Okay, I'll tell you once more.
Alright. So I guess we're doing this
Press
again.
the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over.
Let's skip this. Oh yeah, you're right when he says no continues. Alright, so let's do this again. Just keep hitting that circle button.
How did you like that? Shall we go again?
Yeah, I think we shall. And I take it if you submit here again, that'll also then override whatever you had before with the bad ending. I would assume. Well, again, he's telling me the same thing, so I'm going to assume it's the same case. But again, as long as I keep hitting that circle button, we should be fine.
Had enough yet? We're not finished yet.
Alrighty, bring it on.
Still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
All right.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. We live in a sad age. Imperialism, totalitarianism, perestroika. 20th century Russia has had its share of problems, but at least they had an ideology. Russia today has nothing.
They're struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
The boss has a close friend high up in the Russian government. He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed to purchase this new nuclear weapons system. The Hind was just a down payment.
So you're in this for money?
I don't need money. I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
It does put into context a certain something in Metal Gear Solid 2, I will say that. And something tells me it's probably connected. Knowing how interconnected all these Metal Gear Solid games tend to be, I would not be surprised by that. Now, let's see. Yeah, I think you just gotta probably keep doing that if I don't do anything. Now, let's see something here. I think maybe if he doesn't see me... Ooh, there we go.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah. Nothing new to report.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
Yeah. My arm hurts.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the Benzedrine. That stuff makes me too frisky.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all. Snake, put the controller up against your arm.
Okay.
Don't worry, it'll feel good.
Let's do it.
Okay, here I go.
Oh, okay.
How does that feel, Snake? A little better?
How did you do that?
I stimulated your muscle fibers with the nanomachine cilia. That's about all I can do for you.
Naomi, please talk to me. Say something to take my mind off the pain.
What can I say?
Anything.
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Myself? That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family. No. Wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
Where is he?
Dead. By my own hand.
Big Boss.
What? Big Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So, is it true? Was Big Boss really your father?
That's what he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him, knowing that?
Yup.
How?
He wanted it. Besides, some people just need killing.
That's patricide.
Yup. That's the trauma that Mantis was talking about. The one we share in common.
Is that why you left Foxhound?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while, and Alaska was the perfect place.
You can be.
I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Snake, is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
Is that it?
Yeah, that is a surprise after everything that we've found out.
There was another. Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox. Gray Fox.
Missing our Gray Fox indeed.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
It's true. We did, in Zanzibar. But it was nothing personal. We were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
I first met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green, and he showed me the ropes.
You knew him well?
No. We never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule. The next time I saw him on the battlefield, we were enemies. We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were just two soldiers doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
Men and their games. You're like wild animals.
You're right. We are animals.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking about genes, Naomi. Why did you get into genetic research anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA?
Yeah. I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Memory is stored in DNA?
We're not sure, but we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate?
Depends. I mean, I guess to a certain extent, this game might have been
I'm sorry, I have
looking
no
into
idea.
things like that.
Of course.
Considering how heavy this franchise gets, maybe so. But it was also interesting what he was getting into, the idea of, you know, being on the battlefield and then basically having a friendship with Gray Fox, and then basically before he killed each other, and ooh, what happened?
Oh, my stomach! Oh, damn it!
Uh-oh. Alright, he's gone. So I got nothing else going here. I'm gonna... Oh god, that was pausing. Let me save.
Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him.
We already did. Just waiting on Otacon. If he's with him gone, maybe that guard gone, we might be able to be good. Hopefully.
Please, Nick, don't give up.
Get out of here. Knock, knock. Nothing really. Let's go into the bed.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Alright. Does what the news say. Yeah, after I see this, we'll take a look.
It's me.
Otacon.
Wow, they even captured you.
Hurry, get me out of here.
Let me go. That hurts.
Hurry up.
Is that how you ask a guy a favor?
Yes, it is how White Snake does it.
Jeez.
Well, it's either that or it could be the way that you check things in Metal Gear Solid 2. We'll get to that game at some point, and I cannot wait to do it. That's the one I mainly have more experience with this one.
You don't hurry up and get me out of here, I'll be laying next to him.
Those bastards. This lock won't open with a security card. You need a key like the soldiers carry.
So what are you doing here then?
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring some more later.
Wait, Heinz ketchup and...
Also, I got you this level
What was
6
that?
card. It'll get you out of that torture room. Here, take this too.
What's this?
It's a handkerchief. I got it from Sniper Wolf.
Why?
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
Sounds like something out of one of his Japanese animes.
After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper Wolf stopped them.
Okay.
She even let me feed them when I asked. She likes dogs. She must be a good person. Please don't hurt her.
Wake up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Meryl.
Well, that's all I can do.
They're planning to launch a nuke. I've got to stop them.
Then you have to get past the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
You have to.
I'll be killed.
Yeah, you gotta hide now. It is interesting what he's going into, the idea of, like, the complexity of these characters. And there's something to be said about that with this game. And actually, I guess, when you think about it, something like Final Fantasy VII. Alright, so we have Heinz Ketchup. Okay, they don't say it's Heinz. It sure as hell looked like it from the bottle. And Handkerchief. So let's see what else. Oh, and he gave me a ration and a key card. Level 6. Alright, what else? What in the... Okay, nothing else. Let's try this. I wonder... Oh, okay. Yeah, I think so. Maybe if I stay still. What the hell? Okay. Alright. Now we can kill him. Okay, that's smart, actually. Oh! Yeah! Okay, so I think, yeah, the ketchup did work as far as blood. As far as the handkerchief, not sure we can do it this one if we can wipe the blood up, but no, I guess not. Alright, now we're out. Now let's see where we gotta go next, and please we get my stuff. Okay, there's no lockers in this game, I'm thinking 2. But there was something over here. Okay, another ration. Actually, you know what? Since we're out, let's take a save, and then we'll see what everybody else is saying.
You caught Snake?
Yeah, let's save.
Good luck, Snake.
Alright. Campbell, what about you?
Snake, wait a minute. You forgot to take your items.
They're probably being kept somewhere close by.
Alright, so basically they can kind of give me hints, and I guess... Can we see if Otacon is here? Is that going to blow his cover with him being around?
So, you figured out what I had in mind, huh?
I can't believe it actually worked.
Alright. And Nastasha, I wonder if she'll say something.
What about your equipment? You are not going to leave behind everything you've collected, are you?
No, absolutely not. Alright, yeah, it seems like that's basically where they're talking now. What about Master? I'll talk to him, and then that's it.
Snake, what happened to your items? You're not gonna try to finish this mission bare-handed, are you? Get your items!
I'm pretty sure there's not a way to do that, so I guess we'll have to find where our items are. Or use the card key. Perfect. And with that, where are my items? There we go. That's a nice touch. You basically go back there and change. Okay, so we're back in business, and we got all our stuff. What was timer bomb? I don't know what that is. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know if we want to have this. You know what? Turn this on. Sorry, DARPA Chief. Wait, how do I throw this? Oh, hit circle while menu is open to throw. Hold on. You have to be in the other room. Alright. There we go. Let me get my ass out of this room. Where's my card? Where's my card?
That was a close one, Snake.
Ocelot, you'll pay for that.
Alright. Okay, so I guess we can go on, except there's a camera there. Nothing else we have to worry about item-wise. Is there nothing now? Okay, the bathroom. Not really much to do in here. Or to quote Silent Hill 4, now's not the time to use that. I do like the idea of, like, when you play, if you play Silent Hill 4, you go in the bathroom and you press the action button on it. It says, now's not the time to do this. I think someone said, I think it was a reviewer that's saying, like, no, now is the time to do this. But alright, let's get ourselves out of there. Oh, shit! Well, okay, they're not going to see me now that way. I guess I could use the chaff grenade, but again, it's not really necessary. Let me get my card key and go out. Right, now, where are we? Alright, now I'm using the chaff grenades. I've been collecting those like crazy. Yeah. Boom. Fortunately, that means I can't use the radar, but for the time being, that should be okay. Let's see. I just gotta find out where the hell I am. Oh, I see. This is back where we began and found the DARPA chief. Alright, what's this? More chaff grenades, more chaff grenades. Okay, let's just pick up the items this way. Alright, so I mean, that's basically, I guess, where we're going to be going. I guess we're just going to be looking around, seeing where I got to go next. Actually, I probably should just get back to where I was. Actually, I didn't really take a good look around as well, so maybe there's something of use. More SOCOM bullets. Bullets. With that card key, I think we should be good to go a bunch of places. Or... Oh, okay, back there. Alright, so we don't need... Okay, so yeah, it is deja vu all over again. Chaff grenade. Okay, so that's the torture room. So I think we're back in the hangar, actually. Actually, you know what? Since we're here, let's go back to the armory, and I'm pretty sure there was a locked door back where we fought Ocelot. This looks familiar. What am I low on ammo? Claymores. I guess Nikita shots, feasibly. Oh shit! Alright, yeah, well, alright, let's just start shooting. Get rations out and pick that one up as well, and Jesus, it's starting to chug. Oh no. Eh. Thankfully, I'm in the armory so I can get more ammo. Hopefully this invasion will stop. Alright, here we go. Good. Perfect. Okay, so what room is this? PSG, how are we doing ammo-wise on that? Okay, 16, that should be fine for now. I need Claymore ammo in particular. Claymore mines. C4. Okay, may as well pick up everything here, and I think there's a room on the other end. Oh, shit! Oh, I used my Claymore. Oops. Yeah, I forgot I had it. I had it equipped.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
No, I killed myself. Okay, alright, let's try that again. Hopefully this time I can just sneak up on the guy and not run into it. Yeah, that was definitely an oops moment, but... Yeah, we should be good now. Now, I wonder, can you get them to drop through that? I mean, I would assume in Metal Gear Solid 2 you could, or in Twin Snakes you could, but... Okay, grenades, good on those. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, let's just keep no item on the weapon button this time. This is... Yeah, I don't see any ways to just grab what we got. SOCOM bullets, SOCOM bullets. Is there even room for the Claymore mines? No, okay, so yeah, they can't fall through. Actually, no, I think it's just you can fall through. I'm thinking Metal Gear Solid 2 again, but I'm thinking you can fall through. And you can fall through this as well, I would think. Okay. Let's go back to here. Alright, this is the room where we fought Ocelot. Oh, right, I didn't blow this up. I did this during my test playthrough. That was what it was. So now I can use the C4 on this. And get out of the way of it this time. And I know what's in here are... what are they? Turrets. So even though it's jamming, it's not jamming these things. So, going through this way to get what we need. Actually, I'm at full health, because otherwise we'd be showing that. Oh shit! There's one that didn't get affected. What happened? Wait, is it working? I just must have ran out of juice on it. Or maybe the range is off. Yeah, I got tons of these, so I may as well skew. Oh, there we go. So there's more C4. What this is. Oh, a camera. Okay, whatever that's going to be for. Camera. Take photos wherever you like. I wonder. Yeah, I know how this works in MGS2. Oh, you can save your memory card. Okay. We're... Oh. How many to take? One? Alright, let's go back. So basically just takes pictures of anything. Unfortunately, it's not like some other games where you can do selfies, but again, this is 1998, so that's not going to be... Actually, you know what? Let me call someone with the camera up, see what happens.
If you go straight down the underground passageway north of the cave, you'll arrive at the communication towers. You should be able to go over the glacier by using the communication towers walkway. Head for the towers.
Okay. So I guess that's back where we were at. Actually, let's save here.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind
right.
of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful.
Still safe from here, though. Maybe give us another proverb.
Be careful, Snake.
Yeah, say something at least. There's nothing here. I don't think I can blow up anything else in here, as far as I can tell. 6-6. Alright, so just go back the way we came. Now we have a car key 6. We should be able to get through any other door that we weren't able to open before. But again, I think down here there isn't anything else really to open. Let's put that away. Back to the comm tower. But back to the first floor. I don't think there's a shortcut to get back there. But for the purpose of just showing it off again, let's go back through here. I believe that these go down. Let me just confirm that. Actually, you know what? The thermal goggles will tell me. Yeah, it looks like they do go down. Other thing I'm going to do is get my mine detector out. Actually, this is how I can get claymores. Crawl on the ground, pick them up. As long as you're going slow, you'll be able to get them. So you know what? Let's get them all. Because again, I only had one, so I may as well have a whole set. we'll keep getting them until they tell me I don't have any more. Okay, 14. Alright, so we can do this. Actually, first time when I was like doing a test playthrough of this, I went across this blind. I didn't get the mine detector yet. I was like, wait a minute, why am I dying? I was like, oh wait, there's probably mines on the battlefield. Well, actually, because I think I missed the discussion, the codec conversation from Master who told you, hey, don't come in here without that. Actually, here's another question, I guess. If I get all the claymores that I can hold, does that mean I can pick up the others, or they're all just there? Let's see. Okay, I guess I can't pick them up. Alright. Just go in between. Yeah, I definitely got a lot more here since I first came. Here, get the card, and we're set. Alright, now whilst I'm walking back there, how are we feeling, Chad? About this game, about anything stealth-based, anything else with the franchise? What do you got for me while we walk back to that comm tower and hopefully I don't get spotted? Oh shit! Can I get out? Actually, wait a minute, I have a gas mask, I can use that. Okay, so this isn't quite... Oh, I can get out? Oh wait, no, I can crawl out. I can crawl under, I think. Oh. Hang on. Gas mask, gas mask, gas mask. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Alright, well that fixed it at least. So I don't need that on again. Alright, so where is he? Oh, he's over there. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to be doing this then. Hang on, gas mask, gas mask. Yes, this does make it a lot... Oh, I was gonna say a lot easier, but... Actually, you know what? I can probably just keep going. So, you know what? Screw these guys. As long as I stay alive, we should be set. Actually, I'm doing a good job avoiding them, I'll say that. Ooh. My luck's not gonna hold forever. Ow. Wait, he didn't die? Yeah, I probably shouldn't use these, but again, by killing them, I get them back, so... Ow. Oh, now... Oh, wait, I have it off. That's why. It's like, wait a minute. Come on, give me some, rations. Oh!
Snake!
Alright, I tried.
Snake! Snake!
Okay. Alright, after that lapse, let's try going back. I'll be a little more careful this time. I just wanted to see how I could handle that, and... Actually, well, my rations are back, so it doesn't matter. Okay, perfect. Damn. Yeah, I was like, I did survive in there longer than I thought I would. I just wanted to see if I could get through that. But, alas, no. You know, let's use the... Alright, that's the PAL key. Which, again, that's going to be fine for later. Let's use the box. Turn around. Okay, now we can get a move on. Back to basement 1, and that's where we'll be able to go back to, I guess, where we were. I guess that must have been the comms tower where we were getting shot at. Alright, actually, while I'm here, let me see. I'm trying to remember if there was a 6-door... Oh yeah, there was. Okay. Alright, what's in here? Medicine. Alright. Cold medicine. Use by pressing the circle button while the menu's open. Okay, so like... That would have been helpful with that guard, I guess. There might be some usage for that later. We'll see. Anything else with a 6 on it? 5. Actually, come here with the 5. Okay, oh right, I did because I got the diazepam. Snappy, snappy. Oh, okay, what do you rob? Farmhouse bullets. Oh yeah, Nikita ammo. Okay, good. At least I have a good stock. I mean, so far, I guess I'm not going to be running into an ammo problem with this game, it seems like right now. Cast him. Just a minute. Alright, let's go back to the comms tower. I will say this, even though I'm backtracking a little bit, it's not too bad, and also, I like the idea that I'm kind of retraversing some of these areas that were, I guess, pretty integral to a lot of what we've seen so far. And I've also liked what I've been seeing as far as the story playing through, because I know a good amount as far as the plot of this game, but I don't remember everything, or, again, I haven't completed this game, so I haven't necessarily seen it. But I'm still liking some of the surprises that I'm seeing, and, again, the idea of the focus of this game being its storytelling, and them definitely nailing that. Let's get the... There's an extra coming up, so I can use that. Get the night vision goggles. Oh, okay, that was interesting. I got slid in here. Alright, yeah, the dogs don't want to see me. So I was like, yeah, we'll just come into this area and get some ammo. Oh, and another ration. Perfect. Night, take care of these dogs. Where's the way out? There we go. Get up, let's punch the dog. Good thing they can't crawl in this game. Oh, alright, there's a... Oh, they're biting on my body. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I went out. Okay. There we go. Okay, we turn this off. Actually, no, yeah, we can take the ration now and then grab that one. Perfect. And I want to save because I don't know what's ahead completely.
What is it, Snake?
Saving time.
In Paradise Lost, Milton wrote, "Solitude sometimes is best society, and short retirement urges sweet return." Is that why you came back, Snake? You got tired of your short retirement in Alaska, huh?
Alright. Let's get going. There's a card key, and now we can get over to that other one. When we got picked up and then tortured, I do remember that saying... Oh, that's it. I remember saying door level 6. I take it, does this cutscene change if I were to give up on the torture section? Or is it just the overall ending that would change? Call Connie tells you not to hurt the dogs. Oh! Yeah, I can see that.
I want to help you.
That definitely is an nice attention to detail, and then the idea of, them, having different codec conversations and things. I think my favorite is in MGS2, when you go into the locker and then you kiss the girls on the posters. And actually, there's an achievement for that in the 360 PS3 edition.
Don't give up on people. Don't forget me.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
That's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
Mei Ling.
Snake, forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right. Meryl would say the same thing.
Snake.
What?
Meryl. She's pretty special to you, huh?
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No,
I guess it's in the genes.
Genes? What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adopt. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
Alright. Again, I do like all the stuff that I'm getting as far as the story now. So again, it does draw you in, and again, that's the point of this game, and the point of, I think, a lot of Kojima's titles, because I know... Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't even notice I was there. Alright, okay, so I guess we may as well get into this. Let's talk about Kojima, then, as long as we're walking towards where we need to go. Well, let me chaff first, so get that other ration. But yeah, he started wanting to make movies, generally. And so he said, well, alright, he went into video games, because, you know, the entry as far as the film industry was massive. It still is, even to this day. Maybe more so now. But point is, like, he wanted to make movies, so he saw games to do that. And really, it was this, Snatcher and Policenauts really were the ones that kind of were emphasizing that idea fully of, hey, I want to make a movie, or I want to go movie-based. And again, we certainly saw that in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and especially in 4. So, I mean, clearly that was the idea. And I do like the idea of, like, that he's thinking as far as some of these things. I mean, let's go back to this, I guess, because I remember, like, first you were mentioning last week, like, hey, some of the aspects of this game are clunky, how they tell things. Yeah, I can see that, to a certain degree, but at the same time, I think, and same with something like Final Fantasy VII and, like, what the PlayStation was doing at the time, the idea that games were doing that, there's something to be said about the, certainly there's a difference between doing an attempt on something like that and then executing on it, but there is something to be said about taking that risk, and clearly this game was a risk in terms of telling a story. A lot of people was like, hey, I'm bored with this, I want to keep playing. But it's interesting enough that people still want to play this, and they still love this series and this game to this day. And same with Final Fantasy in general, also how 7 was kind of pushing that direction. So in that way, I think it was really kind of almost giving that like convergence of like movies with video games. And we saw that more, particularly in the 2000s, with stuff like the Lord of the Rings games and things like that. And now it seems like it's almost like an equal footing, which is an interesting situation. And games like this and Final Fantasy VII and others were kind of the forefront to that. All right, let's get my gun out. Let's get this gun out. rope. Okay, what's the rope for? Rope. Long durable rope made from nylon fibers. More is a story than the game. Well, I mean, but see, that's the other thing, because for a game, look, we can sit here all we want and watch it and have fun. Again, chat, you can watch this too. But I mean, and in my case, it's like, well, I'm watching it too, but also at the play. I mean, certainly we've played games where the story is interesting. It's like, well, the game part maybe seems like an afterthought. This game, it's not an afterthought, and there's something to be said about that too. I think, and Kojima gets that. I think what I can say as far as the stuff of Kojima I'm familiar with, whether it's mostly Metal Gear, admittingly, as far as that, but even something like Zone of the Enders, or if you're familiar with this one, Boktai for the Game Boy Advance, he always had that perspective about wanting to, I guess, tell the story in a way that kind of will draw people in, but again, there's enough of a game there, and he'll take a risk in certain ways, whether it's with this game, with going more cinematic about it, or whether it's, again, Boktai, the idea that, because if you've never played Boktai, The Sun in Your Hands, which is now actually kind of an expensive game, it's a game for the Game Boy Advance that had a sensor in the cartridge so that it basically is recognized by sunlight. The idea is going outside to play video games, or feasibly cheating with putting it under like a lamplight or something. Like a leaf light or something. That, whoa! Right, so I guess I just gotta keep running. Yeah, I'm reminded of, you remember the movie Ghostbusters where it's like, oh yeah, you're running up all those stairs? It's definitely not as many as in this one. Now. It's weird, when I pull that up, sometimes I'm thinking, well, you know, just bypassing it completely. Die. But I guess going back to the idea of, like, which this... Oh, what's this?
Snake, that's the door to the walkway.
It won't open, even if I use the card.
Huh?
And remember Final Fantasy VII headquarters, there's... Yeah, I mean, that is an interesting point, to be thinking that these games kind of came out about a year in between each other. Both were like pop culture phenomenons as far as the PlayStation is concerned, and they both had, you know, aspects of them being very, you know, seminal, with stairs.
You can't open it from the inside?
Sorry, it's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get
How do we get through this?
There are two
walkways that connect Tower A and B. Okay.
The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
Alright, I guess we're using the walkway on the roof then. And pull the ration out lest I die. Am I gonna have enough to get up there? Well, okay, I guess I will, because there's another one. Alright, enough's enough. We're gonna shoot these guys so we can get some breathing room. Turn that off. Actually, I think I'm running a little faster without it. Or maybe it's just me. Ow. Ow. This is gonna be close, man. I think I gotta kill these guys. I'm up. Alright.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Let's try again. Do we still have rations? Yes, we do. Okay, so get them out, get my gun out. And now that I know what I gotta do, basically just keep running. Or I'm thinking video game stuff, or sort of video game stuff. I guess it's a movie. The Pokemon movie, where Pikachu's running up the, like that spiral thingy, and then Ash is yelling him to keep running. I was like, yeah, I'll keep running, but yeah, what's with the rope? We'll find out what that's about later, feasibly. I guess I probably shouldn't be fighting these guys. Just keep running. And keep my rations on, lest I go about that. There we go. Oh, no, card. There we go. Rations. It seems like they're not catching me as long as I keep running, so just keep doing that. But I guess going back to the Shinra thing with Final Fantasy VII, I mean, you're going downstairs initially, then coming back up, but still, same point. Oh! Alright, so basically there's gonna be guys as I come along. Whoa. Oh, right, I forgot. I was like getting off the ground. Oh, again, probably for the best, because I can pick up that ration right there. Walk up 70 floors. I looked into this. I think they're saying it's about 26, I believe, if I remember correctly. But yeah, there's a lot. I think with all these rations now, and me not stopping to fight everybody completely, I think we should be good. Get up, get up, get up! I will say one thing I am glad to get, again, going back to the Metal Gear Solid 2 effort. Why am I not getting up? Okay. One thing I'm glad that we don't have for Metal Gear Solid 2 is bleeding. Because that's something that game introduced, where if you get hit or hurt specifically, your life bar turns from green to orange, and then you have to basically lie down on the ground to basically cover up the injury. So you stop bleeding. Yeah, this is gonna be close. Yeah, they're still gonna pick me off. I think getting stuck there really hurt me. Yeah, if I do this, it's gonna be very... Yeah, unfortunately.
Snake! Answer me! Snake!
Alright, I'll try this time. We're gonna just shoot the guards as they come along. That's probably the best way to go about it. Get the rations out, get the gun out, and... yeah. Stun grenades. Alright, I'll try those. That probably... yeah, I probably should have thought that. So, thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. So, we'll try that, and we'll see how that goes. Get the card out so I can open the door. And get the rope, because I'm thinking I'm going to need that. You know what? Yeah, actually, I have tons of stun grenades, so let's drop these babies. Yeah, okay, you're not lying. Appreciate it. Like, first, again, you're the expert of this game for this one. So, yeah, you're the MVP on this one. Broderova recommended the game. You have the experience of the game. I have little experience with the game, but more of them just too. So, again, talk about the trifecta coming together perfectly. So, again, I appreciate that very much. Okay, because I dropped it, does that mean it's going to go off? Okay, yeah, it does. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, it's way easier now, but I do want to have the rations on hand. Thank God that's all-encompassing. Actually, you know what? Okay, eat that one and then go. Yeah, I don't mind back to give me... Well, for something like this, no. I mean, again, if it's obvious that I'm gonna be in a situation where, like, hey, I'm not sure what to do, or I'm not struggling, or I am struggling as is, then... Oh, for a minute I thought that was a dog. Yeah, I mean, in that case, like, sure, no problem. And again, also, for a game like this, I mean, I do appreciate the perspectives of it. I mean, even, like first you were saying earlier, you didn't know about the thing with the truck have started to move in this game. I mean, everybody knows it in NES, but not in this one. So, in that case, again, it's that collaborative aspect of being able to basically take games that we either have been interested in, or have liked, or loved, again, that can kind of spread itself across multiple people. And kind of just that kind of cohesion of all that. So it makes it really interesting. That won't be the case next week as far as the idea of, oh, I don't have familiarity, because next week is Super Sonic Game Saturday. We're doing Knuckles Chaotix next week. We're continuing on with the, I think we're finally at the top. We're continuing on with the Sonic games, but again, we're doing the other one that's on a Genesis add-on. So we did Sega CD with Sonic CD last week, and next week is going to be 32X's turn. And it's going to be an interesting one, because that is a game that costs a fortune now. But I got some experience with that one, actually a good amount of experience, so that's going to be a fun one. And it's another one of those original hardware situations where that game's never gotten a re-release. So, yeah, that's the only way we got to go there. Okay, we got through that. Thank you very much for the suggestion of the stun grenades. And let's save. On the... Okay, so that's 5 hour total. Alright, not bad.
In China, they say, once the fox gets his nose in, he'll soon find a way to make his body follow. That's a perfect description of you. You can do it, Snake, but you've got to be flexible. Adapt to each situation uniquely.
Alright. Indeed. In the mortal worlds of Muddy Mudskipper, you want to make it in this world, you gotta adapt. Here we are at the comms tower, and what's going on here? That's the other thing about this. I'm just kind of enjoying just the experience of seeing what happens next. The game is fun, and also the idea of seeing where the story is, because I'm interested. Alright, so... point me over there, so let's walk over. Oh, whoa! Oh, wow! Wait, how do I get over here again? Yeah, if you have the strong rumble on like I do, yeah, your DualShock is going to be rumbling like crazy since you're using the DualShock. Easily you can not use it, but yeah, this game was meant for it, clearly. The way they designed it, every way they put into it, yeah. And again, if you have a PS2, you have a DualShock as is. So, they're all set. Again, that's how I'm playing. Ooh.
I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther. Die!
Ah, the bridge is out. Classic problem.
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope.
Ooh, okay, good. So that's what the rope is going to be used for.
What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare hands? Now you're mine!
If I stay here, I'm finished.
Yeah, I'm thinking of MGS2 as far as how I think I should be taking this thing out, but again, I don't know if I can find it. So let's pull the rope out. Alright, it's doing the repelling for me. Again, when we get to Splinter Cell at some point, because I do want to show that game off, we're going to be doing that ourselves, but for the time being, here we go. Oh, okay, no, I get to do it too. Or, what? Oh yeah, I do. Alright, let's see what Colonel has to say about it.
Here's how to repel.
Thank you.
Press the X button to jump away from the wall. While you're away from the wall, press down on the directional button to drop down. If you jump while pressing right or left on the directional button, you can make a big jump in that direction. If you press and hold the circle button while using the directional button, you can walk slowly across the wall. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from behind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
Alright, so I stand corrected. It is like Splinter Cell. It is, and I can't do much else. Alright. Oh. Oh, I know. I guess avoid the steam. Come on, come on, come on. I do like the idea of how I'm basically just floating in the wind here, pretty much. Actually, in a lot of ways, this is more hazardous than it was in Splinter Cell. With Splinter Cell, I put it at the top of a pipe or something, and then just going down nice and smooth. This one, no. But here we are. That card key. Let's see if we can go into. Wait, hold on. What's over there? Oh, enemies. Okay. Got this. Thank you for your encouragement. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the... Oh, right. That's that... Oh, it doesn't have that on the walkway thing. You know, there's some enemies there. Got an idea. Yeah. Oh, they're there. Perfect. Okay. Where are the drugs? I still have some of those, don't I? Medicine. Yeah, I don't think I need to use the medicine right now. There we go. Oh, they're surviving headshots. Wow, okay. Am I gonna... I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, he took like 5 headshots. I'm surprised that... Oh, they ran away. Okay. Oh, they're coming back. Ow. Alright, get the rations out in case it die. Or get turned around. You know what? I can get up and shoot him. I have the other 2 out. We can do it that way. Or... he's gone. That's weird. Uh-oh. Right, rations? Or what? Oh, no, don't get off of those rations. Thank you. Alright, I need something else to destroy this thing with. Use C4 on the door. In here? Or wait a minute, hang on. Stinger. I was gonna say, I'm thinking the Metal Gear Solid 2 method, because I know how that went in Metal Gear Solid 2 when you fought the Harrier in that. Using one of these things. Let's see. What's in here? I do love this. I did love the Stinger in MGS2, so I'm definitely curious to see how it is. What else we got? Grenades. Is that another way down somewhere? You know what? I can probably go in. Oh, keep going. Okay, I guess I should probably keep going instead of going back. Never mind. I mean, it is a fair thought. I mean, to think about. I mean, you're thinking like, oh yeah, we want to blow this thing up. And again, I'm thinking that I was thinking Stinger just on the top of my head because I'm thinking like, oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 did that. But again, Metal Gear Solid 2 again is connected to this, so then again, it makes sense. I have to go down here. Or actually, wait a minute. Let's go back here. Let's see what's going on.
The staircase is broken. Tough luck. Looks like the elevator's the only way up now. Okay, Snake. I want you to head up there right away.
Alright, we will. Let's save. See what Maylin is gonna say.
What can I do for you, Snake? He who is firm in will molds the world to himself.
That's it, Snake.
Don't forget what you're here to do. You've got to seize any opportunities that present themselves. But I guess I don't have to tell you that, do I?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so let's take the elevator. Or find where the elevator is. It definitely is interesting now playing this with the graphics smoothing not on. Again, I had it on last week, and then it had some of those weird visual elements. Again, I never saw that before, even running this game before when I played it. I was like, yeah, I don't know why it came up that way as far as the capture device is concerned, but it might be something worth checking to see anytime I play another game on the PS2, or PS1 game through the PS2, to just see if I have that on. Although, to be fair, if I'm doing that, I'd probably be doing that with much earlier games on the system. Even more than this one, huh? Sounds like Otacon.
Don't shoot! It's me! Don't shoot! It's me, Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you, do you think love can bloom, even on a battlefield?
Yeah, I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't want you to either.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
You said it didn't work. So, do I need to keep walking? I guess so. Oh shit! Alright, let's... Where's my jackets? Get a bunch of these things. Yeah, I can always do the worst in areas like this where your radar is jammed. Oh, right, it went off. Yeah, it's just like before. Oh, wow, there's tons of them now coming up. No one's here. Oh, there's something here. What's this? Oh, missiles. Perfect. Okay. Actually, let me just take a look at that thing. I'm assuming it's running the same way MGS2 did in... Yes, okay. That it's a first-person perspective only usage. More chaff grenades. And another ration, so we're in good shape. So I think I gotta climb up the top there. But before we do...
What can I do for you, Snake? In Paradise Lost, Milton wrote...
Okay, we heard Milton already. No disrespect to Paradise Lost, we heard that one already, so we'll skip it. Come on, come on. So here we go.
So, the snakes finally come out of this hole.
Sure have.
Ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
Alright, so this is the Hind helicopter. I'm gonna assume it probably the best boss of the game. If it's anything like the what is it, the Harrier in MGS2, I have no doubt on that. Now I just have to find where he is and shoot him. Oh, okay, he's the purple dot. Perfect. Okay, so I can basically play this pretty much the same way, I would think, as with the Harrier in MGS2. It's just whether I can do this effectively. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, except, again, probably want to get a straight shot. Shadow, the true self. Indeed, he is, but I think we can take him down. Again, I got a bunch of rations on me, so we should not be losing this unless I really screw up. Oh. Oh yeah, I always forget that. It's like when you shoot out the Stinger missiles, by the way, and again, it works the same way it did in MGS2, which is they kind of drop down first before they start, you know, flying towards anything. Maybe we should also try running out of the way, too. There we go. Oh, I didn't have them on. Okay. That's the other thing. I always forget that I didn't turn off the rations. Okay, but yeah, I know what I'm doing, so I think we should be able to get through this pretty quickly. Guard. Yeah, just keep them on is all I gotta do this time. There's my Stinger. Alright, now here we go. Yeah, basically I should probably just take cover. I think I was being a little reckless, thinking like, oh yeah, if I stand still I should be good. But it's like, well no, I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna assume this is ammo for this thing. Yes. But it's putting me at risk. I get what you're saying as far as the idea of this potentially being the best boss in the game, because again, it is always exciting, the idea of, like, you know, be taken on a helicopter, or taken on a chopper or something like that. Whether it's in this, in MGS2, I'm trying to think of other games. I know Perfect Dark, there was a section you could do that. And again, also, the answer always is the same. Use rockets, but again, it works. And I think Halo 2 lets you do that in particular. Like when you're using the lock-on on the Banshee, or against the Banshees. Alright, well at least I have the rations on. And I'm only 3. So I don't think we're going to lose this one. Yeah, I do love the atmosphere. I get what you're saying exactly. Snowy, you know, surroundings, the snow falling, the music, which is great. The voices from Liquid over there. It does create a nice atmosphere. And again, this is actually a good winter game as well, especially if you're living in an area that's going through a lot of snow. These Gaiden bosses are obviously... That's another good one. Again, that's the other thing is... And actually, Ninja Gaiden is kind of an interesting comparison to this one, for not just the boss aspect, but also the idea of... Oh. Yeah, it's out of the idea that, again, the bosses as an event, which, generally speaking, that's the idea of pretty much of any game. But again, when it's done really well, that's when it really becomes a highlight. Another game I know that does that is, God of War. Tanks, dragons, nothing too big to kill, yeah, from Ryu Hayabusa or Solid Snake. Or, as I mentioned, God of War, in particular, is another one with really good bosses. Unfortunately, I can't show that game to you, because unfortunately, there's nudity in that, and I don't think they'll let me get away with that, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're not going to be... Unfortunately, I have to limit myself. It's like, yeah, there's no... The idea is like, oh, there's no limits to what I can show, and yeah, that's unfortunately one that... I wish it wasn't, because I love God of War so much, particularly the first two. And I don't know if I've only played the first two, but those 2 games on the PS2, those are some of the best games on it. And again, talking about amazing boss fights. Wait, why did it turn off my rations? Where'd he go? Is he visible? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm in bad shape now. Yeah, I was kind of getting nervous there. I was like, I don't think there's something wrong with the game. I was like, yeah, it's probably part of what that is. Alright, let's try one more time. But at least it puts me back here, and I do have everything set there. Perfect. Okay. Stinger. Yeah, not much to say about this, but again, I am liking what we're doing, and again, the idea of taking this copter out is very appealing. Again, I do love the Stinger missiles, going back again to MGS2. I always had a ball using those things in that game, whether it was for the Harrier fight in that, or just in general. Well, that and the Nikita as well. So I'm glad to see that it's just as much fun to use in this. Actually, that's the other thing I also screwed up on last time, was too close, and then got myself blown up. Can you do the... I want to see if you could do the thing from MGS2, which is... Okay, I still hit him. Which I was going to say was that if you shoot it and then you lock on, the lock-on then takes effect, which I do love that. The idea is like, okay, so I don't have to necessarily be locked on right away when I shoot. Alright, so I'm halfway there. Okay, so that must have been what happened. He just goes away. Or, okay, maybe not. Nope. That was bad. He took 2 of my rations off right away. Oh, I see he's going underneath it, so that's why I couldn't see him. Alright, so in the meantime, I think this is a breather. Let me go get the... Oh yeah, I can't hit him from up here. Unfortunately, I can't hit him twice, it seems like. Close, we almost have him. Okay, so that's my cue. When the music goes quiet, he's not around, but I gotta keep an eye on where he is, so when he comes back up, I'll be ready. Then he'll come up on top of me. Eye on the purple dot. Perfect. I was gonna say, like, that's why I looked like my ration just disappeared during the battles. Wait a second. Okay, so that's for the transition. All right, that's weird. Yeah, I'm getting nervous in doing this. But again, the music is gonna be my cue. Come on, come on, I know you're there. See you from down there, too. Come here, Liquid. God, so close. Just do that and run, basically. Alright. We almost have him. Okay, that's perfect, so I can speed on him. Now you're out there. There he is. Come on up, let me shoot you. I think one more hit and I got him. Come on, come on. Say goodnight. Wait, that worked? Was that it? Or are we not done? Oh no. Where is he shooting? He's not shooting right there, is he? Oh shit! Did that kill me? Oh, guess not. I was like, I thought I was right in the middle of that blast. I thought it was done. Okay, we got him. Perfect. Yeah, that got a little tense, but... yeah, interested hearing him say it, for sure. Alright. That felt good. You were right.
Liquid.
Alright, well, yeah, well, for now we will. There's our time where we get another, I guess, a life extension, and tell me we also get a rations extension. Let's see.
The elevator's working.
Awesome.
Fixed it? No, that's the weird thing.
Hmm?
It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Okay. So with that, the hind is taken out, and we can go down to that elevator. Let's see if there's anything else up on the roof that I might have missed. I did get that, okay. I think I probably can get more as I go back down. Where is that? Yeah, that was fun. That was definitely, again, as I said, it's something similar to me for what MGS2 did with it, but again, the atmosphere, the music, some of the potential fake-out aspects of it did have me on my toes. So yeah, you're right. That was a good boss battle. Then again, a lot of the boss battles of this game are pretty good. Are really good, I'd say. Not even say just pretty good. Really good. So, okay, let's go down and see what's going on with the elevator. Alright, I was going to check if... Yeah, okay, I did get an enhancement to my rations. Now I can hold 5 of them. Which is very nice. That's something that MGS2 doesn't have. I think it starts you with 5 and that's it. Well, before I do that, let's pull the chaff grenades out again. Well, he's coming down, it's going to be a lot easier to see them because he's going to be in my line of sight. I think we should almost be there now. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Rations, or a ration anyway. So here we are. Let me save. Actually, let's call Campbell and then we'll save. We'll see what he's saying.
You did it, Snake. You shot down the Hind.
I was so worried.
Liquid couldn't have survived that.
I wonder. But even so, just because we've taken out their leader doesn't mean they're gonna give up. They're still gonna try to launch that nuke.
You're right. There's no time to waste. Hurry. The underground base is past the communications tower. The elevator's working again, isn't it?
You caught Snake?
Yep, we're gonna save. Actually, I do like just going into the codex stuff. On top of adding extra flavor text for the game and development of the characters, I also do like the idea that it kind of acts in a weird way as a kind of, I guess, tutorial of sorts of, hey, if I get stuck, where should I go? Or give you a sense of what you should do without completely giving it away.
Can't save memories even on that system of yours. Memories are fragile things. After you reduce them to binary numbers and send them through the air, they're not memories anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. There's nothing my system can't do.
Memories aren't just sounds and pictures. They exist somewhere between the sounds, between the pictures.
I don't get it. Anything can be done digitally.
If that's true, why don't you go ahead and try to save what I'm thinking right now?
I can't save that type of thing. You have to put it into words at least.
That's right. And that's what memories are. Wordless.
I don't know about that.
No matter how far data technology advances, you'll never be able to penetrate the human heart.
You're wrong. It's just a matter of time.
But first you have to try to understand human emotions, Mei Ling.
And how do I do that?
You have to allow yourself to fall in love with someone.
Even Snake's getting into that as well. Alright, let's go down, and we should turn that off, and now we can go down. Oh, I like how even he has the question mark going on in his head like that. Just a 9 to 1, just go to 1.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Too late, Snake! Now die!
Uh-oh. Hang on a second. Let me see something. I want to get thermal goggles set. get the gun ready and just shoot these guys. Come on. We'll also get my ration out. I think this is probably a better time to do that instead. They're dropping rations too. At first I was thinking, like, wait, are they gonna die or not? Alright, now it tells you that. Well, it's like, and that's an interesting point, because in a lot of the Metal Gear games that happens a lot. In Metal Gear on NES and on MSX, right when you're in an area where you need a gas mask, then the Colonel comes in, I think on NES he says specifically, I forget to tell you something. Yeah, Metal Gear on NES is an interesting one as far as its translation aspects, but again, yeah, I was like, yeah, he's like, that's a familiar aspect of MGS or just Metal Gear in general. So, yeah, so I guess it's kind of a tradition as far as that. But I mean, to be fair with Otacon, I'll give him this. He's not used to this situation. In the other games later, he is, so he's definitely going to be better prepared when we get to those, or at least get to 2 in particular. Well, 2 and 4 as well, specifically. I don't know if he's at 5, because again, as I said last week, I hadn't played 5. Rations, bullets, and where's a way out? Right there. No, I think I want to save after that just because.
What can I do for you, Snake? Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
You know, I think Snake is at that point as far as the story. So again, that's the other interesting thing, I guess, about her proverbs. They do kind of link up with what's happening in that way. No. Alright, let's see what's behind this door. We're back in the snow again. Even for a game from '98, this does look really nice as far as just the atmosphere and even like the snow details and, of course, the footprints, which I'm always a sucker for that kind of detail, but I'm also thinking I need to be pulling out that mine detector. Guess not. It looks like there's some rations. I can just grab that. Oh, shit! Round 2 with Wolf. Alright.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then?
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me, in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Her who? Wolf, okay.
Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
She loves the dogs again.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please! She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf! Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Tells me we're gonna finish this one. Okay, so I'm gonna take cover. I'm gonna see what I can do to get to her. Shit. Okay, I don't need the mine detector. At least I know that. I don't think I can even run towards her, or run towards that. So I need to find another place to be. At this disc one's over. Oh, this is the end of disc one. Okay. There's another ration. Okay, I guess I'll just stick out here. You know, can I see her out somewhere? Oh, I can hit her with the stinger. Or not. Okay, I can see her with the stinger. I'll use the Nikita. Oh, right. Remember, hold triangle down for the first person view. Come on. I'm wondering, is this going to be... okay, I was thinking maybe not. Just need to get a good vantage point so I can hit her. Okay, I think I need to go back that way. Maybe by the tree. Yeah, because I know the Nikita will go over land in some cases, but it's weird the way it does that sometimes. Like, it seems a little weird in this. Okay. They just keep using the Nikita to get her. And I guess this is the intended way, although, I mean, I may as well try to see if I can do other things as well. You know what, for the purpose of that, again, I'll kill with the Nikita, but I just want to see something. Can we use the sniper? Probably not. It doesn't look like I'm going to get much of a... Well, actually, no, I kind of can. Now, let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can get her this way. Okay, so we can do it either way. We can do it with the Nikita, or we can do it with the sniper rifle. Seems like it does the same amount of damage. Oh. What was that? Oh, I missed. Even her arm. You know what? Okay, let's use the Nikita. Stop screwing around here. But okay, point is I can use either the. I'm gonna need to use the Nikita for later. Okay. Alright, then I'll use one, and then I'll use this one, and then I'll just snipe the rest of her. Or, never mind, she'll shoot it out, or I'll hit something. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have figured, I guess, as far as the Nikita is concerned, because again, it usually tends to be a late-game thing when it comes to this. Yeah, I can use this, so we should be good. Let's use that, let's use the meds, or not the medicine, the diazepam. Alright, at least I got her while I was running. Ow. Where is she? I think I lost her. Get up. Yeah, always the thing about getting into the first-person view for this stuff is you want to aim yourself towards whatever it is. Where is she? I can't see her. think I lost her. You know what? I'm gonna not use the Nikita. I'm gonna use... Let's see. When I get up, use the Stinger just so I can at least get a beat on her. Right there, perfect. Okay, so I can use that just to give me a sense of where she is. Then pull that out. There we go, perfect. Oh. It seemed like that turned me around. Now she's over the hill, so I can barely see her. Megan, she can't see me then. Maybe she can't see me. Where is she? There she is. Get the drugs up. What do you say? Yeah, it looked like I was hitting her. Ow. I think that was my last ration. Come on, come on. One more shot should do it. Hitbox fight. I mean, well, I think the thing is that you can't necessarily... Okay, got her. I was gonna say, yeah, it is weird because you can't hear her from the trees that way. So that's kind of strange. I don't remember... Honestly, I don't think there's a whole lot of sections in MGS2 that ask you to do that. The one other aspect in this franchise that does remind me a little bit of this, although it's much more, I guess, cerebral as far as, like, the pacing of it and what you have to do, is the battle with the end in Metal Gear Solid 3. Which, again, is also, you know, a sniper battle. But that one's definitely weird on how you have to go about it. And very unconventional. Here we go. So there is Sniper Wolf.
Waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am Longshot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd? So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why?
Oh, Otacon.
I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Unfortunately for Otacon, this is not going to be the only time that he's going to be faced with something like that. We learn that later in Metal Gear Solid 2. Not going to go into that if you haven't played it, but if you have, I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, definitely, yeah, a bit heavy as far as that. So, again, I got to give him credit for, again, going that degree. Again, Final Fantasy VII also did stuff like that. But it seems like a fitting place to end Disc 1 then. Question then, I guess, like first, since you said you played the GameCube game, does the GameCube version's on 2 discs as well? Does it end the same place that this does, as far as the second disc? Also, I probably need to be looking through all this stuff. At the very least, I will say this, just as far as the, progression I'm making. We're finished with Disc 1, which is at the very least what I want to get taken care of. Actually, wait a minute. I guess I need to go in here, so, yeah, before we do that, let's see what's in the other doors. Oh, there's more of them! Yeah, more Nikita ammo. Basically, yeah, just keep getting the ammo, because from what I understand, I guess we're going to need that later. So I think I need to go there. Never played it. Oh, okay. No, okay. Because I know you mentioned... Oh, there she is. I know you mentioned that there are certain things you knew about it, but I think those probably, I guess it's more about, like, some of the stuff with, like, details, like how they changed the voice acting, but again, not with the experience of playing. Yeah, I mean... Oh, shit! Oh, there was a claymore there. Okay. Oh, shit! Alright, that's one way to end Disc 1, but we're not ending Disc 1 that way. Okay, alright, let's do this right now. Actually, I guess, in that case, let me pull my mine detector. Okay, because there we go. So let's just crawl over, pick up the claymores. Yeah, first I was okay. I guess I was thinking ahead of time. I was like, well, let me use that in the mine in the field. But then no, it's not. Stun grenades, rations. Okay, that's interesting. They actually show up when I'm crouching. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess I couldn't get away from that one. I think that's about it. It's just to go to the one on the left again, and then get the Nikita stuff, and then we'll go to Disc 2. And I'll play a little bit of Disc 2, because again, I was thinking, I didn't know how much longer I had as far as Disc 1 was concerned. So, with this, at least we can get a good amount of Disc 2 going, hopefully, in the next hour or so, and then we'll come back to this at some point as well. Actually, in that case, I'm thinking this. If I don't complete this tonight, then I'll probably do that. First thing in March, we'll do that. Because again, I got the rest of the month set out, so I can at least have those ideas ready. Or I'll have those set, and then we'll come back to this. Because again, I'm definitely into this. All right, now let's go on to Disc 2 feasibly. Let's put Disc 2 in. Actually, this is the first multi-disc game I think I've played for this channel, so that's definitely an interesting situation. Me being able to pull this out for that as well. Ooh. Press start after inserting Disc 2. Okay. Now checking. Yeah, this is different for PS2, so I was thinking, okay, is it going to work the same way? But apparently it does. The correct disc was not inserted? Wait a minute, hang on. This is going to be horrible if How Long to Beat says 12 hours to the game. Yeah, I guess so far it's been 7 almost. Alright, this is going to be bad if... I'm going to be definitely not in good spirits if I've realized, oh, I've had this game for 17 years and Disc 2 doesn't work. In which case, then we'll have to stop, but it's like, let's see what happens. Let's take a check now. Come on. From what I understand, because I did look into this, my question was, how does this work compared to it on the PS1 and the PS2? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm nervous now. I'm not going to lie. Check the disc. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, if I can't get this working, then we're going to have to call it a night, unfortunately. I hope not, because if that's the case, I'll also do everything I can off screen to try and get this figured. And then also, afterwards, we'll come back to that at that point. But again, let's see what happens. Again, it looks good to... Okay, there's a couple scratches on the disc. But it doesn't seem too bad. Again, when I looked into this, because my question was, if I'm running this on PS2, is there going to be a situation that's going to be weird how it handles that? But it says no. Let's take a look. That is disc 1. Alright, come on. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Alright, let me think about this. You know what? Okay, this is definitely an interesting take on this. This is going to be... Alright, so, as I said, the point of this channel was to be showcasing games and the experiences with them. This is a first for me, and this is definitely an interesting case. Let's see if we can repair a video game live on Twitch. Alright, let me go get some rubbing alcohol. I will be right back. See if we can get this figured out. Definitely did not expect this to happen, but again, that's the recording curse. Sometimes that runs into, and you gotta improvise. Thankfully, I'm good at that. So, okay, let's talk about cleaning games. Let's also talk about broken games, I guess, feasibly. Hopefully this isn't broken. But I guess, what are some of your experiences with this while I get my nice set of Q-tips and my nice isopropyl rubbing alcohol, 70%. Use this on basically anything, and it'll be all good, but I do want to also let it dry a bit after I take care of this. Because again, the disc does not look bad to me. It looks like it should work. But if it doesn't, I also do have a resurfacer. I'm not going to resurface it live, I will say that. If I run into a situation where even this doesn't work, I'll come back to it, and again, we'll come back to this next month at some point. Let's just see what I can get going here. In the meantime, tell me what your experiences are with, I guess, trying to get games to work. Because I'm going to assume you played games before, multiple, and you run into situations where, hey, can I get these working or not? That, and also I do want to take a look at the light. And you know what? I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be walking over. If it sounds like there's an echo in the room, it's because that's how I'm going about it, and I am walking away from the mic and looking under a light to see how the scratches on the disc are, which looks like there's a couple, but they don't look like they're surface scratches, or heavy, or deep heavy scratches, I should say. And it also doesn't look like these are things that should cause the game to not work. Hopefully not. Because, like, as I said, maybe this is also the benefit of, you know, when you get a game, basically playing through it instantly. Because I got a lot of games on PS1, I'm going to say that, but I also have a lot that I haven't completed. And this is one of them. And when you run into a situation like this when there's multi-discs, it is a weird case. Like, I've had this game for 17 years. This is the first time I've ever put disc 2 in. There's just baby wipes on disc. Yeah, that can work too. I mean, feasibly the same things, so fair enough. Alright, come on, let's take a look. Come to Papa. Okay. Actually, no, let's take that advice, honestly. I don't have baby wipes exactly, but I do have... Oh, it's probably a worse idea. Q-tips. This will at least give us more coverage on the disc. Honestly, the Q-tip reason is also because I use it for cartridges as well. In particular for cartridges. that usually would be the kind of thing they'll fix stuff. Although in some cases, some I was not able to fix even with that method. I went deep with them. I remember someone I was seeing at one point. They had copies of a couple games, and they had what was it? Nintendo World Cup, and it was something else. I did everything I could to get that damn thing running, and it didn't. Even on my NES, and my NES is going critical depth for broken discs. Oh, the disc was busted on that, eh? Okay. Again, this doesn't look too bad as far as the scratches on this one. And feasibly, again, if I can't get this going, I'll do resurfacing. I'm not doing it live. We're not going to do that, but I do have a data doctor, which has been a godsend. I guess I'll put that out then right now. If you have discs of any kind, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, games for any system, you want to own one of those. Trust me, that's absolutely the way to go. And again, they can fix almost anything. I say almost because there are a couple games I bought dirt cheap, used, and they were so bad off that even that couldn't save them. I'm particularly thinking of Ultimate Fighting Championship and NFL 2K for the Dreamcast. Neither one of those survived, and that was unfortunately a bad situation. I just got them dirt cheap. They're like 99 cents. But it was like, well, it didn't work. It's like, well, I can fix them, but unfortunately, no, I couldn't. And I remember my girlfriend's copy of Mega Man X8 was that way. I couldn't get that one fixed either. She bought another one, but still, I was like, I'm not giving up. I'm going to fix that. I think it was everything she had on the PS2 she was having issues with. Everything ran okay except for that one. So let's see. Actually, Critical Depth, that is an interesting one as far as that. I've heard that mentioned a bunch of times. I should take a look at that at some point, but I have to get a copy of it. It's not expensive, so at the very least there's that. I guess if all else fails, I'll buy another disc for this on eBay. But let's see first. Again, the first step is the rubbing alcohol for cleaning it. Which again, looks nice, looks pristine as far as, shiny. It's always hard to tell on the PS1, by the way, because the discs of the PS1 have that black backing to them, so sometimes you have to really look at them in the light. So that's one aspect, but so far so good. All right, dried it off enough. Sucks, I feel bad for you. It's like, it's all right. Well, again, it's the risk of what you do when you do a first disc. I'll remember, my first multi-disc game of, hey, the disc didn't work. Unless it does work now. Let me hit start. I will see what happens. It's fine. Don't feel bad about it. I mean, if I have to get another one, I have to get another one. I'll probably just try the resurface. I think that'll work. Honestly. I feel worse only because if this doesn't take, unfortunately it's not taking. If it doesn't take, I'm going to unfortunately have to end tonight anticlimactically. Unfortunately, which is not how I want to go about it, but if I can't do it, I can't do it. I mean, I'll say this. I mean, my goal tonight, at the very least, was I at least want to get to the end of Disc 1. And I did that, so I'm fine with it. I mean, yeah, it is weird, because, I guess this is the first situation, so you guys are witnessing history, and so there's something to be said about that. I guess that's an interesting concept. I mean, have you ever necessarily seen a Twitch stream of any kind where you're playing a game, you have to switch a disc, and then the disc doesn't work? I mean, it is something unique, at the very least. And again, the whole point of the show, as I've mentioned, is sharing experiences with gaming, even if we're basically having them right now, whether it's watching the aspect of the story of Metal Gear Solid or any game, or even just trying to get the game to work. So again, that's a shared situation, and I do kind of like that idea. Just the idea of, again, being able to showcase that up again, like, hey, that happened. So, yeah. Again, like, it's one of those weird things. Again, we may as well talk on the thing with the disc, because again, I rubbing alcohol again. Worst I've heard someone hurt over the end of Disc 1 on Legend of Dragoon, and that's a 4-discer. So, that's even worse potentially, because, like, all right, you have multiple discs. Actually, I remember, I have an interesting story to this, actually, as far as the PlayStation is concerned. This isn't a broken disc situation. This is I was buying, like, PS1 games, like, on the cheap when, like, video stores were getting rid of them. I remember there's this game, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it. It's called Thousand Arms. It's from Atlas. It's kind of like a dungeon crawler, sort of, but it also has aspects of a dating sim a little bit. I'd always heard things about it. It always sounded interesting to me. So they were selling it off from a video store, so I got it. And then I opened the box at, like, I think, I bought it because it was dirt cheap. I think I didn't see, like, what was in the case. It was like a rental case, specifically. So I got home, I looked at it, and I realized, like, that's a multi-disc game as well. It's 2 discs the same way that Metal Gear Solid is. And it only had disc 2. I was like, okay, where's disc 1? I called them and said, like, hey, I bought this copy of Thousand Arms from you. It only has disc 2. I was like, do you have disc 1? I was like, I don't think we have a disc 1. We lost it. Or something. I was like, oh, great. And so what happened then is I think I gave it back to them, and basically they gave me my money back. Although in retrospect, I think that probably was a mistake, because Thousand Arms is a game that costs a lot as far as the PlayStation 1 is concerned. So if I had just that disc, just draw it, never played it again, lost interest, yeah, I can get that idea. But I mean, as far as the Thousand Arms situation, I would think, like, considering how much that game costs now, I mean, I've seen, if you go online and go to eBay for certain games, particularly when they have multi-discs, sometimes you see people selling just a specific disc because, hey, you run into a broken disc sometimes. If that was the case, I would have loved to just find the disc 1 for Thousand Arms and save money, because now Thousand Arms is like $150, $80. $150, $180. So at that point, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself for not holding on to that. But again, like, some point, maybe I can go about that. Maybe. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, I'm trying the rubbing alcohol one more time, and then in that case, I can't vamp too much longer if that's the case, and at least they'll take us to 3 hours. So we'll see how this goes. I doubt it, but if not, I will do everything I can to look back into this. I probably will just try resurfacing the disc, because I'm going to assume that's going to be the part of it. And again, the scratches on this do not look bad enough to make me think, like, oh, I'm going to need another one. But again, as I said, under the assumption initially that I wasn't going to finish this game tonight, I was like, okay, we come back to this later. So this will be we're coming back to it later because I got to get the disc working. So from that perspective, I'm thinking, just as far as on the top of my head, if I can get it going, if I can get it going now, great. If I can't get it going and we stop the game here, what I'll do then is, off screen, I'll take a look at this. I'll do a resurface on this. I'll see if I can't play it. Actually, here's the other thing. I think I actually need to go back and play where I saved, because it technically didn't do a save here. And that's the weird thing, because I've played some other games like this, actually mostly on the Dreamcast, honestly. And actually, I think also on one on the Xbox 360, which was LA Noire, where it'll do a save at the end of the disc, and then it'll, like, that's the data that starts for the next one. In this case, it's basically, okay, put the disc in. So I'm thinking I probably need to go back and play a little bit of this off screen again to get to that. Because I don't think if I just put disc 2 in, it's going to recognize anything. And also, the other reason I'm vamping, and the other reason I'm not turning off the console, by the way, just to let you know, is that the way the streaming for the PS1 works for this, as far as the capture device I have, the feed will go out. So the video feed will go out. I don't know if I had the settings as far as Twitch is concerned, so that it, doesn't make you lose connection. So I think you'd have to connect to it. It's like, I want to avoid that if I can. So, all right, we'll try one more time. And if not, we're going to have, I guess, an inauspicious end to Super Old Game Saturday for this week. But again, it is a story that I'm not going to forget. I'll tell you that right now. And I guess, again, you guys are witnessing history this way as far as first multi-disc game I do, and we're not able to do anything. I can imagine just people just sitting here, like, maybe potentially clicking on this thing. It's like, why is it on the Metal Gear Solid logo for so long? Well, let's try once again. I guess the other question then is, first let me ask you this personally. You played this game, you know this game very well as far as the PlayStation 1. Do you play it on the PlayStation 1, or do you play it on the PS2, or feasibly a PS3? Because again, you could play PS2 disc, or PS1 disc on any PS3. Not every PS2 disc on every PS3, but every PS1 disc on PS3. So feasibly, you play it on one of those systems. So have you ever run into something like this, or is like maybe there's a difference because I'm using the PS2 for this? Let's try one lesson. No, PS3 digitally. Oh, okay, the digital version. Which, okay then. In that case, then with the PS3, I guess what does it like encode the second disc and you just press start on it for MGS1? Yeah, okay. Because I'm thinking, I guess that would make sense is how they do it. Because I would think also that would be how it is for like whenever nowadays you have downloadable elements of multi-disc games. I know because I've Lost Odyssey for the 360. They gave me that as a freebie years ago. I haven't played it. That was I think 3 or 4 discs on the 360. And at that point, they probably encode that in there so you don't have that situation. Let's try one more time to check for the disc, and if not, well, yeah, unfortunately. Come on. The correct disc was not inserted. Okay. Okay, so for now, I'm going to have to give up, and yeah, unfortunately, I would play multi-disc games. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's, I mean, it probably comes into, oh, keeps asking me for that. Okay. I mean, I guess in some ways you probably don't know until you buy one. I mean, I guess in terms of like PlayStation and certain things, or physically. Okay, so in a lot of cases you like download games and then you're like, well, do they have multi-discs necessarily at that point? Again, like it probably doesn't matter at that case. Or when they code that specifically when they do a downloaded version of something like that. And again, feasibly, I guess that's an idea as far as a benefit of a digital situation as opposed to a physical. We're going to try one more time, just in the eject and the not eject. It says 12 hours, so no need to rush. You could do 4 days, 3 hours each. Or 3 days, 4 hours each, which I think is going to be what we're going to be going about. Because from what I understand, and like first correct me if I'm wrong on this, Disc 2 is apparently way, 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 way shorter than Disc 1 is. Because Disc 1, I guess, not counting this, I guess it's a little under, it was about 7 hours it took. So I guess it's like over half the game that we're done with. So we'd have about feasibly 5. Maybe more or less, depending on how I do it. I would think. So, again, at some point we can come back to this. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, alright, so then in that case I don't feel bad. And again, I got to where I was expecting. Because, again, I wasn't sure necessarily how far I would be able to get. Especially from basically going into this part of the game blind. And thinking like, well, wait a minute. What do I do? And will I just be kind of hanging around? And I guess also how the cutscene situation is going to go. If that's going to drag it further as far as the length, which I don't mind. I'm just getting a sense of like how it's going to take to finish it or continue to it. But yeah, I mean, I guess with that then, all right. I mean, okay, so we will come back to Metal Gear Solid due to disc concerns. But again, I will get this working. Again, this is something I have. You're gonna hate what comes next. You think so? I mean, as far as what difficulty or just aspects of the game itself? Because as far as the game itself, I mean, I may as well give a little bit of an impression on this so far. I mean, for a game that I really liked, just what I played, even not playing much, I'm getting into this, and I'm liking that. Again, I'm able to explore this game with all of you. And again, thank you very much again, Proto-Rover, for the suggestion. Because like it's also getting me to finish or pull a game off my shelf I've had for years and not finish. And also in this case, find out aspects as far as the disc. But again, it's like we'll figure that out. We will come back to this game. This game is not. I'm not going to, abandon this game. And technically, I guess here's the other thing. I don't have a whole lot of games I've started and haven't finished, and they haven't been abandoned either. Because specifically, I have about. What was it? It was new as well. Well, again, like you want to see a game, even if you haven't played it, that might be the other thing. It's like, hey, I want to buy this game. You have a PS1 or a PS2 or a PS3. You can get it that way. And again, I think it's also on the PC. I don't know if you can download it off of Steam, though, but I know there is a PC version. So there's a lot of ways to go about it. Sometimes like that curiosity of seeing a game, saying like, hey, I want to play this because this seems something interesting. So in that way, that can do it as well. Okay, so But again, I'm liking what I'm playing so far a lot. I get why this game is a staple for the PlayStation, and we will come back to it. And again, it's like this is joining my list of other games that I still have to come back to. Which, by the way, just to give you a rundown of that, at some point I'll get to some of this stuff later this year. Rayman 1, also for the PlayStation. Rayman 2 for the Dreamcast. Basically, going to just starring Goemon for Nintendo 64. I finished about half of that. Fatal Frame for PS2. I finished. I don't know how far I got on that. That was another one I was kind of going in blind with. But again, I'd had it for years, and something like, in fact, Proto, that was your suggestion as well. You said, I want to see Fatal Frame. And it's like, okay, sure, let's see Fatal Frame. And I was curious, too, because I wanted to see it that aspect as well. And then Metal Gear Solid. So I got 5 things we can go back to. And again, this is a good primer for me personally also just to see about playing some longer games and how do I split it up. In this case, I had to split it up this way because of this happening. Although, I don't think I would have finished this game even if the second disc had worked right on the insertion. But again, it's a good thing to gauge as far as other games and how those will go when I want to go to lighter game or longer games, or when you guys want me to go to longer games, or what you want me to go for. Because I've heard a couple of suggestions as far as certain things. But again, we can get to those in due time, because again, better to spread it out so you don't get tired. Yeah, I mean, with Metal Gear Solid, I felt like, in terms of, because we left on the cliffhanger last week, I felt like, yeah, it probably is better just to play to this one. I mean, even the other ones that I played, where I've stopped for them, it's not necessarily that I left on a cliffhanger. I did leave somewhere, like, all right, fine, it makes sense to leave here. And actually, with Metal Gear Solid tonight, this makes sense, because, like, this is the end of the first disc, so may as well wait and then go through the second disc total fresh. Again, I might be able to do that in one run then, feasibly. Because there's some games I played a little longer for a stream and then did it in one night. Did Rush of Diablo 2? Yeah, I mean, not real. Well, that was just like playing specifically. Although, funny you mentioned Diablo 2. I hear there might be a remake of that coming out of Vicarious Visions for I think like Series X and PS5 and maybe Switch. It's rumored. We don't know, but I know that Vicarious Visions is being brought into like Blizzard side of Activision, and the thought is they're going to like do a console version. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, I'd love to see that, because there is a console version of Diablo 1 for the PlayStation, which is actually really rare now. It's like $110. But yeah, Diablo 3 is the only game in the franchise that did not get a console version. 3 is out on 360, PS3, PS4, Switch, and everything else. And again, I'd love to see that. And having played the PC version, just as far as that aspect, yeah, that would be something to take a look at. I guess to that question then is like, I still have to figure out how I got to do streaming for PC, because that's another thing. I haven't touched PC as far as, not because I don't want to, because I have to figure out how the streaming aspect is going to work. How can I make it so that I can, I guess, feasibly show it to myself on the television, while also have the audio coming out, but also not having my voice come out completely from the television. It's like, oh, it'll be a bit of a distraction because I'm saying something right now, and then like 2 seconds later it comes back. So I'm like, well, wait a minute, that's going to be a little bit of a distraction on my end. So I basically, because I wanted to have it as smooth as I have, like, because I'm connecting usually with console stuff, and see if I can, make that work that way. So when I find out stuff for that for PC, I definitely will do it. I still got to look into that. I just haven't had a whole lot of time. I've been busy. But again, like, for stuff like this, it's been just nice to be able to relax for a Saturday night. And I guess with that, Metal Gear Solid will come back to in March. Again, when I get this disc working, I will look into getting this going. Because again, like, not necessarily just because I want to satisfy you viewers, which again, I appreciate your viewership and your interests completely, but also because I have a game that's not working and I want to figure out how it's not working and get that taken care of. So with that, Metal Gear Solid will come back to in March when I get this figured. I will probably have an update on that next week, just because I'll mention, but next week we're doing something different. Next week is the second entry of my Supersonic Games Saturday series that I'm doing this year, because we're in February now. So we're doing Knuckles Chaotix for the 32X. That game will work, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think there's going to be a problem with that thing. I just have to, not breathe on my 32X, which should be fine, because the way I have it set up is that it's far enough away, so it won't, because if I do something weird with that, it'll lock up. But again, like, that'll be a nice one. So we're going to be playing Knuckles Chaotix 32X, first game for 32X. I'm playing through this, so look forward to that next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the week after that, we're going to do Pokemon Snap through the Wii U Virtual Console. Well, initially from N64, but we're doing through Virtual Console for save reasons. And then at the end of the month, we're going to do Pitfall: The Mind Adventure for the Sega CD, which is one I've been requested a couple of times, and I'm definitely looking forward to showing that off and showing off differences with that, and also why it's probably the best version of the game you can get. Well, the most affordable best version you can get, but I'll get into that when we play that in a couple weeks. Also, I got to do some practice runs on that when I get time, but yeah. I guess with that, we'll see you next weekend for Knuckles Chaotix. In the meantime, again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your patience with me this week with aspects of this game, me not being familiar, and also with the stuff with the disc. And yes, you getting that Metal Gear Solid logo burned into your brain, maybe burned into my HD TV with the press the start button after inserting disc 2, but we'll figure it out. We'll come back to this game. I'm having a good time, and I've been having a good time tonight and for every Super Old Game Saturday.